Hey, Swift sent me a message. I kinda made an error quiz, and it's 59 questions? 59 questions! Swift! What the f- How's it going, everybody? There are twomanyraptors here, and welcome back to another quiz made by our esteemed Swift the Hedgehog here. But apparently she gave me a boss battle for this one because this one has 59 questions. Wanna make it 60? Wanna make it 69 if you know what I mean. Swift favorite fandom quiz. Swift's fandom frenzy. Oh my god, that's quite a frenzy. Warning, it is a little depressing and a bit of a chain. Alright, let's see if I can answer all 50 plus questions. Okay, some more changes. First of all, only 3 have been kept from all the quizzes. All the other characters are like, but Raptor, Shard, and I will stay in this quiz and the other quiz in the future. And some of these pictures I drew, so that's why the quiz took longer. And because I made this quiz a lot longer, and I mean a lot longer, it has a total of 54 questions. Okay, 54. Still, 50 plus. Wow. Read above, please, before beginning. Okay. There was once a horse that looked like this. She was loved by a little girl, and the horse loved the little girl. The girl loved the horse even after... Wait, I can't read anymore. It's probably because of the compression of the phone. I'm recording this using my iPhone, by the way, because I have trouble with my PC when it comes to recording things on the internet. I don't know, my PC seems to act up in the recording process when it's connected to the internet. So right now I'm using an iPhone, so sorry if it looks a bit weird. How do you deal with grief? Wow, that's quite a dark question, Swift. Huh. I think this one's mine. I don't really grieve a person, but the good old days, oh how I miss them. At one point I tried to get them back by force, henceforth springing into action the events of my game. Is this really mine? Because I read the others and they don't sound like mine. This one sounds more because of, you know, the good old days, so this one should be mine. Oh, is that Shard? Name something horrible you have done in the past. Oh, wow. I don't want to get too personal here, Swift. There are many things I don't want you to know. I like how you would choose this, Swift. I trusted someone to be kind to me, and in return she stabbed me in the heart and spread false rumors about me. Sounds like a typical teenager! I'm just joking, not all teenagers are like that. Most of them are. I'm just kidding, no, not really. But a teenager life could be it's a very sensitive life. It could be the greatest time of your life, or it could be the worst time of your life. Or it's a really sensitive time. And I'm just gonna choose this one. Ooh, you don't even wanna know. People cry not because they're weak. It's because they've been strong for too long. That's a good saying, actually. And that's true. That gives you another perspective to people who are crying. Many amount do people think that you have to not cry to be strong. You have to be a man. You have to, you know, show that you have no fear, no weakness. But crying does not mean you're weak. It also means that you have a heart, feeling. And what's so weak about having a heart of feeling? Oh, you're gonna let your emotions get in the way of your decisions. That's not being weak, that's just simply being colorful and having a heart! What's something that hurt you in the past? Again, personal question, Swift. Reality. This is mine. I could clearly tell this is mine. Whoops, something happened. Oh, my recorder fell down. Whoops, wait guys, let me just put my phone there for a second and adjust something. Can you guys still hear me? I'm in the background now trying to fix something. Apparently some of the cables have left down. I hope it didn't screw up the recording. I hope it didn't. Nah, it shouldn't. Alright, now we're back. So this one's mine, reality. I mean, I am labeled the Phantom of Reality. If you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself? Actually, I did. I did try at one point to go back in time and undo what has happened to me. It ended up becoming worse, actually. It's a funny thing how, you know, destiny and how trying to change the past, it has a funny way of ending things. So I actually did try to come back in time. There's many of you who actually told me, why don't you go back in time, Raptors, and undo what happened to you? That way you don't have to suffer. Trust me, I did, at least 2 times. I remember 2 times. And every time I did that, something worse happened, or something a little bit lighter than worse happened. But still, it always ends up like this. So that's why I'm saying, it's a funny way how destiny plays, and how things are, you know. Although there's a different question. If you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself? Because I didn't really tell myself anything. I just tried to basically persuade myself, but without showing myself, you know. Because, you know, I don't want to change anything too much. remember, time is a very sensitive subject and a sensitive thing in existence. So just stepping on a simple butterfly or just simply breathing at a different timeline could cause immediate effects. But if I were to do that, you know what? I would choose this, protect yourself, although I will not agree to the don't show your soul or heart. Granted, this world is very against showing soul and heart because that's how reality works. However, I am not so inclined to tell people don't show soul or heart because sometimes the only way to solve this world's problem is to show a soul or heart. Even though that doing that is what kind of caused me to be on the negative side of reality, surprisingly so, I still urge people to, you know, be themselves, show their heart and soul and like that. So, but if I were to go back in time, I would actually tell myself to stop being a doormat, if you get that metaphor. Stop letting people step on you. Basically protect yourself. Stand up. And yeah, that's one of my main problems when I was young. I didn't know how to fight back. I was always saying yes, yes, yes. I was the yes man to everyone. They told me, hey, can we use it for something so stupid? I would say yes. Hey, can we do something bad to you? Hey, yes. Like that. Something like that. I would always say yes because I'm afraid of disappointing them. I am not so used to disappointing people. So even though I know it was not a good thing, I still wanted to please them by just saying yes, and that itself is not a good thing. There's such a thing as being too kind, so I'm gonna go with protect yourself, don't show your soul or heart, but I'm veering more to the protect yourself. If your past self could see your future self, what would their reaction be? Again, if I really did go back in time and show myself what I would be in the future, I think they would be horrified. I think they would be horrified, actually. I would be horrified. I spent my life becoming unusable. You told me something that scared me to death. Don't take me home. I can't face that yet. I am ashamed. I am barely human. I am ashamed I don't have a heart you can break. I'm just an action and other times reaction. It's hard to maintain. Something, I can't read that part down there. It's hard to maintain and it's hard to get by. That's what it says. Okay. I think I'll choose this one. Suck it up and ball inside. It's not like anyone wants to help me. I know there are many people that want to help me with my mental condition. But sometimes I would prefer if they don't because, you know, sometimes their ways does not work for me. So I'm gonna do this. Suck it up and bottle inside. Oh, you want a hug? Well, I wanted to rule the world. We don't always get what we want. Do dreams come true? Well, I'm gonna choose this one. Some do, some don't. Reality chooses that. I do believe that dreams do come true. I do believe. However, it really depends on what you're dreaming of. Like, for example, if you were to dream, I wish to be a unicorn when you're human, it's a very slim chance that would actually come true because of the way how reality works. Now, of course, if you meant become a unicorn in the sense that imaginary become a unicorn, own a unicorn business, or own anything that has anything to do with unicorn, then yes, it is possible. Actually, you know, there's another one I see right here. Not in the way you expect them to come. I'm also a firm believer of that, you know. In other words, it's that phrase of be careful what you wish for. To be honest, I would say not in the way you expect them to come, because I am a firm believer that dreams do come true, but not in the way you want them to come. That one I believed. So this one. Whoa, what the schnitzel? Whoa. I made myself a promise you would never see me cry. Again, there's nothing wrong with crying. How good are you concealing your emotions? I am really good. It's so good as like I'm wearing You got it. You got it. You got it. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I'm basically a living symbolism. I symbolize, and I'm basically a metaphor of something. You know what I'm talking about? And my mask is a good representation of it. So Swift Swift actually got it. I'm really good. It's so good as like I'm wearing a mask. Oh wait, I already am. That's a good one. How do you grieve? Tough like yellow diamond or weep for eternity like blue diamond? I do not know. I mean, it was hard for me to accept how I am nowadays. I do accept more of myself now. But before, when I first started out like this, it was it was a bit of a train wreck. It's like, I can't believe this happened. Is this really happening? And so it felt like an eternity for me crying, but then eventually I had to tough it up. And through that toughening up, I realized, hey, there's some benefit to being this disgusting thing. So I would say I'm in between, honestly. Apparently, Swift, you chose Blue Diamond. Me, I would be more in the middle. I would weep for a minute, and then I would be toughening it up. Then again, I've always been toughing up my negative emotions for quite so long. So Yellow Diamond. I am the real coolest weak faker. Oh my god. During Sonic Forces, something that was either said to or said by Infinite can affect us all. Which one affected you? Your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. This one. Oh, I remember. If you guys watched my Sonic Forces Let's Play, I remembered how I said that one affected me as well. Sonic was saying that to Infinite, but, well, it also affected me because my mask kind of resembles that. It's basically a way of hiding how I truly feel sometimes. Right now, when I'm doing this, I feel happy, honestly, but I know deep down inside, I'm still feeling that sense of anxiety, that sense of, you know, like, something is empty and like that, deep down inside. But of course, it's now being overclouded and overshadowed by doing all of this YouTube business, so it helps a lot. So thank you all for helping me on that. Thank you all for subscribing to me and enjoying my content, for accepting what I am and who I am, especially. It really does help. Even though it does not really solve the problem, it really does manage it very well for me, so thank you all. What Sonic said here, your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. Yeah, I remember that. What the schnitzel? Oh. 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 There's so much more than that friend who just literally shut your heart down. There's so much more than that. There's so much more to life than just that thing. So, I mean, you're not me. You're not like me who ended up like this, alright? You are actually better. You have a chance. So, take that chance, Swift. Don't make this picture become an actual reality. Last depressing question. How easily do you trust? Ooh, now this is a question that, well, no. It's a question that if someone were to ask me, I would have a very hard time answering it. I'm gonna say it's hard for me to trust. It's hard for me to trust. It's a very general answer because I myself, I don't trust that easily. Because despite the fact that I know many people across many different universes, there's only very few I consider people I could really trust. So, and considering what I've been through, you can't really just say, hey, I trust you. Hey, my name is David. Hey, I trust you. No, you can't. You can't just do that. So, it's hard for me to trust. Oh, hey, Rayman Lover 14. Hey, you're here! The next 4 questions come from Rayman Lover 14, since I had a hard time thinking of non-depressing questions. Well, because I let something a kid said to me get to me. Well, yeah, it's good to have some non-depressing questions. I like how you got. I think this is mine. I think I'm just gonna choose this. Whee! What activities make you feel the happiest and most comfortable? Okay, comfortable. All right, I know some people say comfortable, others say comfortable. Okay, I just said comfortable because I'm strange. Playing video games, traveling to different dimensions, seeing what fans make for me. This one's mine. Oh, and by the way, about the fan art. Don't worry, I've seen them all. Most of them are in DeviantArt, others are from the comment sections. Don't worry, I see them. And somewhere later this year, not sooner or later, but somewhere this year, I will be making another video in which I will review all the fan art I've been receiving from all of you ladies and gentlemen. But I will have a hard time. I will have a harder time compared to the last fan art video I've made, because I've received a ton of fan art from all of you, which is great. Thank you all. It's amazing. So don't worry about it. Just keep sending in the fan art. I received a lot of them, and it's overwhelming, but still received them. I love it. Thank you all. What's your favorite type of games? I like the first one. Back in the old days, we didn't have these video games, so I'm still new to them, although people seem to love my horror game. I think this is a Bendy character. I think you're referring to a Bendy character. Yeah, I know that. Back in my day, we didn't have video games. We were talking like Bane from the Dark Knight Rises. I think I like to play a variety of games. You know me. Nice picture. What are the best qualities to have in a good friend? It really depends on what is your relationship with this friend. If it's just a normal friend that doesn't, you know, it's just someone nice to be acquaintance with, then, you know, maybe, you know, a good heart, you may say, you know, like something nice. But if you really like want a best friend, I would say something along the line of, let's say, trust, loyalty, honesty, relatability, and a good heart. Relatability, really not for me, because I have many friends who I can't be relatable to, or they can't be relatable to me, but they still want to be friends with me, which is nice. So maybe somewhere like this. There's also another one, honesty, trust, and being able to know them for being who they truly are. So this one, I'll just do trust, loyalty, and blah blah blah. Perry Dot, did someone ever tell you how funny you are? Yes, multiple times. Time to be nice to yourself. What are the traits that you have that deem you the most positive with yourself? Not a lot. I found this. Not a lot of things, but I have some, like the ability to shapeshift. This gotta be mine. This gotta be mine. Shapeshift.
What is your favorite color?
Obviously, black and yellow. Cue reference song. Reality is an illusion. The universe is but a hologram. Buy gold! I've seen this picture. I've seen this one. I saw it on DeviantArt. It's awesome. How crazy are you? And by the way, fun fact. Sonic can also go insane. Rare, but it happens. And when it does, he's called Fleetway. Are you referring to that Fleetway comics? Where, you know, there's that weird Super Sonic that has weird mad eyes? Are you referring to that? Now here's mine. I'm very insane. But you know what? It's not really true. It's not true. I'm not really that insane. I just, you know, I'm pretty normal, by the way. So, despite me clicking this one, despite it being mine, I'm not insane. I'm quite normal. How easily do you forgive? Oof. That's a hard question for me. This could either be mine. I forgive someone if I think they deserve it, or it depends. I'm gonna choose it depends. Looks like a cinnamon roll, but could actually kill you. What's this one? Looks like they could kill you, but it's actually cinnamon roll. Which one? I'm gonna go for eeny meeny miny mo, catch a patcha putty poo, pee pee poopy puppy peppy eeny miny mo. This one. People think I'm cute? Those poor fools. Your reaction when someone calls you cute. You can see I'm basing some of these questions off of pictures. That's fine. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not cute. Is blind and has a limp. Bendy. Runs as fast as Sonic. Really? Is he really that fast? Name a weakness and then a strength you have to cover that weakness. Mentally unstable, hard to find. This one's mine. Admit it. I've seen this one. It's from a Deviant artist who makes these cute drawings. Office Rapple. Is it right? Yeah, I'm right. Office Rapple. I've seen it. Hey! Office Rapple! You're here! How dirty-minded are you? Well, you guys already know. I'm very dirty-minded. What's your fear phobia?
If I'm on the street on like a Friday at 3 p.m. and I see a group of 8th graders on one side of the street, I will cross to the other side of the street. Because 8th graders will make fun of you, but in an accurate way. They'll just be like, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Hey, look at that high-waisted man. He got feminine hips. And I'm like, no, that's the thing I'm sensitive about.
Again, teenagers can be bastards, but not all of them, alright? Let's not be too general here. This sounds like mine. This one. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love, the Beatles. Too bad reality doesn't work like that! Sad but true. I am a believer of this phrase. I don't care too much for money. I mean, money is a necessity in this world, let's face it. But in terms of love, I shall not think about the money. Money can't buy me love, exactly. But the way how reality works, if you don't have the greens, no keen. Or if you want the more way, it doesn't matter the color of your skin. What only matters is the color green. Green, it's the green you need. Your feelings about love.
I wanna know what love is.
This one's mine. I want love showered upon me. I have ODD. Obsessive Dragon Disorder. Which one of these dragons are your favorite? Remember, I have ODD. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. By the way, How to Train Your Dragon 3 is coming up. And wow, the Light Fury looks awesome. The Phantom Wing, obviously.
Where do you live?
I live in a rift between dimensions. Well, yeah. That's hard to find, by the way. There are many rifts between dimensions, and there's many rifts between rifts that are between dimensions, and there's many dimensions within dimensions, and then there are many dimensions in between the dimensions of the dimensions, and then there's a rift in between the dimension that has a dimension in between the rift of the dimension. Do you follow me? Do you follow me? No? Me neither. Ideals or truths? Ooh, this one I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna choose based on it, because the problem with me, if you ask me anything that's two-sided, I would always see the to both sides. That's why it's very hard for me to pick a team, to pick a choice, because I see what one team is saying and I understand it, but at the same time I also understand and see what the other team is saying, and now I'm now in the crossfire where if I choose one team, I'll become an enemy to the other team, and vice versa, and I do not want that. I'm gonna choose ideals, but only because I like the dragon 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 Reshiram or 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐼𝐼? I also like 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐼, but I prefer 𝐸𝐵𝐿. Night or day? I chose the day one. Despite my creepy demeanor, I don't like nighttime, honestly, because I'm able to see things more than what should be seen, and the nighttime really does invoke upon that. The daytime kind of like hinders that, showers upon it, and I just love the sceneries of beautiful sunny days. You know, I feel like everything has been alright. When I see everything that's nighttime, I feel like, oh, there's a storm coming, there's something approaching, and you won't be able to see it. You won't see it coming like that. So I chose this guy. How are you when you play video games with friends? Well, we generally have a good time, although this one's mine. Quite an accurate demonstration on how Shadow plays video games up there. Yeah, this one. I have fun, not just while I'm about to start recording and they decide to randomly stop for a visit and scare me. I'm talking to you, Sonic the Hedgehog! Whoa, this is my comment. It took me 2 hours to find this! Why, what comment what is it talking about? Oh, this comment. Okay, fine. So, somewhere when they announced when they just, you know, released some sort of like teaser trailer for Team Sonic Racing. At that time, it wasn't called Team Sonic Racing yet. It just showed a blank title with the R, basically hinting at the Sonic R logo. I commented on that video from the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel, and this is what I wrote. And then I wrote on my community page in my YouTube channel, asking you guys to speculate what's the name of the next racing Sonic game. And in addition, I also said that I made a comment in that video, and I challenge you guys to find it. And according to Swift, it took her 2 hours to find this. So if you guys didn't see my comment yet, this is what I wrote. It's a racing game, but what kind of racing game? My guess is that instead of Sonic driving the car drives Sonic, or the car is Sonic, or the cars from Disney's Pixar Cars is trapped into Sonic World, or that there's no cars, just Sonic, or that it's not a new game, but a new character, and the new character's in their logo is that Sonic's a car and brought back to life.
Mind continues to wander aimlessly into the necessary abyss.
Ooh, and I got 159 likes for that, actually. How scary are you when you are mad? I was very angry at my computer that day. I'm so sorry, Swift. But hey, you found it. I'm just gonna say you don't want to know. He, that's Sonic.exe, the bastard. Doug. How are you when you wake up? Take some time to adjust. This is mine. Take some time to adjust. I actually have a hard time waking up. Because I feel like my body hasn't been moving for a long time, and you know, do you get the feeling, do you know the feeling of when your body hasn't been moving for like such a long time, let's say 10 years or such? You feel like so rigid and so fidgety that every movement of every ounce of your body is just like, oh my god,
I'm the fastest thing alive.
I'm the ultimate life form. I'm the king, baby. Oh, and the one down there is Song.exe. I am God. What are you? I think a phantom. Did I spell it right? I hate how people make fun of me that I can't spell it right. Screw. Oh, I'm so sorry, Swift, for bringing that up, honestly. I know, I could tell already that English isn't your native language. It's fine if English isn't your native language, alright? We all make mistakes, and even me, a native English speaker, I also make mistakes in terms of grammar, in terms of articulation. You could tell by the way I'm talking right now. I have vast articulation, vast grammar problems. So yeah, you spelled it right this time. Bendy's Prophet, Red Leader, Warrior of Light, Phantom of Reality. I also saw this picture. This is awesome. What is your nickname title? I'll just go with the Phantom of Reality. This one's mine, obviously. What's your opinion on music? A music from I agree with this one. The music from Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is amazing. Although I also like a vast variety of other songs besides Sonic the Hedgehog. I like 30 Seconds to Mars. I like Linkin Park. I like Bentley Jones. I heard of him ever since Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. I even like some songs that have nothing to do with rock. I love Celine Dion. I love the way how Zendaya sings, especially in The Greatest Showman. She was mwah. I also love Hugh Jackman. I'm a fan of him in terms of doing some opera plays and like that, especially in Les Miserables, if I said correctly. So I like a variety, so I don't really know. I don't have any. I listen to music to forget pain. Well, that's kind of true for me, but another way how I listen to music is, let me think about it. I also listen to music to dream up scenarios. That's what I do. I don't just simply listen to the music and just say, oh, that's a good beat. I use the beat and the flowation of the music to kind of like dream up my own scenarios of certain things, like my own video game, or my own trailer to that video game, or my own trailer to a movie that I wish to be in, like that. All those things, I do that sometimes just to make myself feel like I matter.
You made me relive my most horrible memories.
You broke my mask. Weapon of choice. Ooh, I don't know. I was gonna say I am a weapon, because technically speaking, I can shapeshift into anything, including a weapon. Which route? Taken from Bendy Ink Machine Chapter 3, note both Bendy and Alice Angel are villains. I'm gonna go with Demon because I like Bendy here. So, Demon. Where are you taking me? I'm taking you to the nearest bacon soup closet, because I'm looking at you, you look like you haven't eaten in 30 years. Pretty much. Favorite food? Bacon soup. I don't eat sushi. Don't you dare touch my sushi. I'm gonna choose sushi. Society. Outcasts. There are lots of outcasts. And you, Swift the Hedgehog. Times 7777. I don't think I'm that far off society now. I mean, I'm much more inclined with society. I mean, I'm doing YouTube now, which is a very social thing to do. Even though I did say that I have a problem with being social. Well, YouTube has helped me a lot over the years. You guys all know that. I don't need to tell it again. How are you at parties? Oh. I try to avoid them, honestly. I don't like going amongst crowds because I feel like a threat could loom over there. Like this how I think about crowds sometimes. Either they are a threat all geared towards me, there is a threat among them that is geared towards me, or it's just a nice crowd, basically. But most of the crowds I've met, usually they're not so good crowds. So I try to avoid them, parties especially. City, town, or farmland? I'm gonna say with maybe a town or a city? Cities, but I also like the feeling of freedom. Ah, this one, I like this picture.
Storms are brewing.
Favorite weather time to fly in? Yeah, I fly. I would say perfect weather. I don't like it when there's so much things you have to avoid. There's so much things you have to take care of. I prefer the perfect weather. DreamWorks is the best. No, Disney is the best. You're both wrong. Joey Drew Studios is the best. Favorite animation studio? For me, it's Disney, alright? Because I grew up with Disney, I grew up with Mickey Mouse, and I'm still close friends with Mickey Mouse till this day, actually. It's such a surprise that he accepts me for what I am. Then again, he is Mickey, and dreams do come true. Although I will say I also like DreamWorks, because I like Shrek. I love Shrek. I love How to Train Your Dragon. What the hell is this? What the heck is this? Swift X Raptors, Raptors X Swift, Swift X Raptors. I think that Swift and Raptors should go together. What's your opinion on ships? Honestly, I don't have opinion on them. You like them or don't. So all of this shipping thing, I neither agree nor disagree with it. I just think nothing of it, honestly. You guys just play around. I'm not deeming it official though, because number one, Swift and I are just friends. I enjoy her content. And number two, she deserves better. And number three, you don't know what I like, okay? Now I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, Raptors, if you do not have a romantic relationship with Swift, who do you have a romantic relationship with? My answer is I have no romantic relationship with anyone at all. Now I know what you're gonna say next. Do you have a crush on anyone? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I do. But I won't tell you who it is, so shut up. Who do you hang out mainly with? This one. I don't hang out that much, but if I do, anyone can apply. Reaction. And don't worry, YouTubers, this is my video. I give you permission to show it on your videos. So these are just scenes from the... Oh, whoa, 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 okay. Okay, that was scary. Wait, who stabbed her? That's the Alice girl, right? The Alice Angel? Wait, what? Wait, what? There's another one? Again, I don't follow the Bendy the Ink Machine. I do like the aesthetics. I like the idea, but I don't really follow them. So this is all new to me, by the way. What? There is another? I actually liked it as well, so I'm gonna pick that. I like I said, I don't really follow the Bendy the Ink Machine. I don't really follow horror games. We are nearing the end, and I have a few questions. Wow. Actually, now that I think about it, I do not know how long I've been doing this. Let me check. I've been doing this for over an hour now. It's been an hour. Do you like this quiz was much longer? Yes, it shows that you put your heart and soul into it. I'm gonna click that. Now I want to answer a question many have asked. Why do I make these quizzes? Some of you think it is because I want attention from Raptors to get more subscribers, which is not true. Again with all this bullschnitzel. They subscribe to me out of their own choice and free will, and so I thank them. Good. Plus, I do not seek attention, but if it's given to me and not to make fun of me, I accept it. Good. I did these quizzes because a long time ago and to this day I suffer from other people. Ouch! Who are they? As you all know, I'm quite strange, so you could see why. Strange brings up a lot of good things and bad things. It's your choice to see how you want to see it. So I thought if I made these quizzes, I could prove to myself I wasn't the only one suffering, which is true. I did indeed do that for the first two other quizzes. I'm not counting the Xmas one. Xmas, I can't believe I said Xmas. Christmas one. I was in second place, with most of you being Raptors, not because you tried to be like him, but I saw that many of those painful questions you chose things similar to him. Basically, what she's saying is that these questions are a way to see if she is relatable to all of you. If she could be relatable to all of you, if you could be relatable to her. Let's face it, reality kind of sucks most of the time. Yet being in second place made me a little glad. It showed me that although some people suffer like me, I am still quite unique and some other people don't endure my pain, so thank you for playing those quizzes. Thank you, Swift, for making them. Again, I still don't like the fact that some of you want to be like me, alright? I've seen some copycats, and to be honest, I'm not happy. I've seen some copycats in the past, and to be honest, I wasn't happy, because you're basically telling me, oh, so you want to suffer. The fact that you're trying to copycat me basically means you're stealing my thunder, man, alright? Try to be your own thing. I thought of the fan of reality all on my own, alright? You can gain influence from me, but be your own thing. That's the idea of being a unique person. You can't just be me, but a different color, alright? Not like that. Come on. You have to gain your own identity entirely. You have an identity. You have it, and it's unique compared to others. Embrace it. Expand upon it. Don't be like everyone else. Don't be like me who tried to be like everyone else. Look what happened now. I'm a loss of identity. Why do you think I can transform into so many different things? I have a loss of identity. But now I turned that fact into my own identity. So you see? Please subscribe to me, please. My channel named Swift the Hedgehog. I still can't believe I have over 400. And here's a recent video of mine. If you haven't subscribed to her yet, here's a preview of what her channel will be like. They'll be doing a comparison. Chase theme, drowning Sonic. I don't know why, but they sound similar. Could it be intentional? Here's Bendy's. Jesus! I will. You all suck. Too intense. Too intense. So that's Bendy's, all right. I like the transition effect you put there, Swift. Here's Sonic.exe's. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I don't like that sound, honestly. That sound is really ear pulsating me. That reminds me of the time that last Sonic.exe schnitzeled me. I didn't like that. Okay, that gave me PTSD. Wow. I would say yes, they are similar. You could say, Swift, that maybe the composer for Bendy the Ink Machine drew inspiration from that. Or it could be a coincidence. That's what my take is. So yeah, that's a taste of what you will get if you subscribe to Swift the Hedgehog. If you haven't yet, I urge you to do so. She's the one that's been making these quizzes and they're very entertaining. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel in the description below, so you could also do that. Ooh, this looks like a ghost horse. This looks cool actually. And now I finally have a DeviantArt. Really? Please watch me on it too. And once in a blue moon, you will see works of art like this. Yes, I drew this. Wow. Did you really draw this, Swift? This is really impressive. Like, this is something I would see in like a art museum. This is really impressive, Swift. This is really good. You also have a Discord, which I also joined in. I knew that. Please join us if you want a place to put fan stuff art, because some of you already have made some, which restart me to how growing my young channel is. Questions, suggestions, updates, and other things. Sure I will. He. That sounds like something I would do. I will be unable to use a computer for most of my summer, therefore I shall start a project. This project will be for someone very special of whom we all know. I would like to request help. If you would like to be in it, email me your profile pic. If you wish to help me animate it, also email and show me one of your animations. I shall be animating someone to the song You Will Be Found. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of this project, also through her YouTube channel, ask her through Discord or through her Gmail account. And this one, oh, I've seen this one in Minecraft. It was amazing. What should I do after that? Remember, it takes me a while to do the project still. I lost a whole night of sleep on this, but it turned out pretty good, which it is. It's amazing. I'd like to see more animations though. That would be nice. Oh, hey, Avi the Tiger! Yeah! Do you guys remember Avi, the one who made the intro song you're hearing right now? The one I'm using right now in my intro videos. It was made by this fan of mine, Avi the Tiger. It was really impressive. It sounded like modern Sonic the Hedgehog music with a bit of epicness, epic music, dun dun dun, and also a Mega Man vibe into it. It's amazing. Before this quiz is done though, I would really love to give a shout out to Avi the Tiger. Yeah! He makes really good songs and made one for Raptors which sound amazing. Please subscribe to him. Yep. Again, I'll put a link in the description below to Avi the Tiger's YouTube channel. Also, rating of this quiz, you know, to be honest, I had a very good time. 8 out of 8 of infinite. Ha! Before the quiz ends, let's pay us respect to Boris. He was our friend and Alice killed and mutated him. Really? Okay, he was a good wolf. I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, whoa, up! We're calculating. Raptors! The Phantom of reality. Here we go, lads. This is me. You are raptors. You are very unique and can be a bit strange, but in a good way and a bad way. You are a bit dirty-minded and crazy. You have been teased, bullied in your younger years, causing you to be broken currently. Yeah, true. This also makes you very relatable, which I've learned through my YouTube process. It is hard to find you because you are all over the place, as in dimensions. True, I like to visit worlds besides this one. You also have a limitless amount of forms. It's true actually. My limit is my imagination basically, and my control over my form. You know, I have to visualize it and all that stuff. So it's limitless. This also causes you to have a lot of power, for it gives you a multitude of ways to kill someone. That is true. I realized that depending on how I form myself, my way of using my powers changes a bit. Like for example, when I'm a Sonic character, my projectile or ranged moves are not so powerful because I'm using most of my energy to be more of a physical person, more who does speed, more who does physical contact one-on-one. However, if I turn into someone like my Disney form, let's say my strange Mickey Disney form, I would be able to use more of my weirder abilities and such and like that. But also I will limit myself in how I could move and such and like that. If I turn into my Transformers form, let's say a bigger form, I would lose in speed, but I would gain in, you know, power And although you are funny, you tend to spend your time by yourself, which is true. I like to value my privacy, and despite the fact that I'm being much more social nowadays, I'm still learning a whole lot on how to be social. And being social takes a toll on me much quicker than an average person who's used to being social. I would tell you to go hang out with some people, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. You are overall a good person with a good heart, no matter how many times you don't want a heart and claim that you don't, although in reality you really do. Who did not deserve to be hurt. Nice. So, I got myself, yet again. Through all the 50+ questions, I got myself again in the end. Raptors, the Fandom. Thanks, Swift. Thanks so much for those words and a very nice summary of who I am. This has been one long quiz, but it has been a rather enjoyable one, so I like it. I shall leave a link in the description below for all of you to enjoy it yourself. Comment down below who you got. Be honest this time. Also, I'm gonna remind you all to subscribe to Swift the Hedgehog. Also subscribe to Avi the Tiger. There's also Raymond Lover 14, one who I'm close friends with and who personally messages me from time to time in DeviantArt. So I remember she has a DeviantArt account herself. In addition, a Discord account. I shall leave links to those as well if you want to subscribe to her, because she also made some of the questions in this quiz for Swift. So yeah, I love it. And thank you to all of you for loving what I do in here, for accepting what I do, for accepting what I am and who I am. I know I'm not the same as when I started, and I know I've changed throughout the years, but then again, change is nature. I know I'm not normal, but then again, what is normal? Either way, I'm still glad that a lot of you still love me and accept me, and I'm also glad that I am an inspiration to many of you to love yourself and be yourself and to improve upon yourself and not be someone else you are not. And I'm gonna end this video right here. This has been a rather long video. I'm looking at it right now. It's 1 hour and 27 minutes for me. I don't know how much I will jog it down. So let's see. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Bye bye!